All right, so this is going to be your homework over the weekend. This will be due on Monday. I'm sorry, you had homework the other day, and I'm giving you homework again. That's the thing is, we spent so much time focusing on the Adobe certification stuff. We've got to play a little catch up to the other classes. So, this homework assignment is called Out of Place. Now, the challenge for you guys, again, this is a creative challenge. You have to come up with a photo, a composition, where you have an object in the frame that shouldn't be there. Normally we have our phones in our back pockets, but this person, they put flowers. Okay. The next photo. We have McDonald's French fries with the Marlboro logo on it. Instead of paper and the stapler, this person's making a sandwich. This is pretty awesome. So you don't need to go to the beach and dress up like an astronaut, but you get the idea. Okay, you have to come up with some sort of a placement inside of either a group of objects or just one, background. And you're going to have to insert something in there. And you could do this in Photoshop, like this next photo. Right? This is totally doable in Photoshop, and probably was. Because in order to get these, birds all around, around the rubber ducky, it's not really, plausible. But that's going to be your challenge, again, over the weekend. Again, you don't have to travel very far. This is more of an environmental kind of statement. We have all the busted, used light bulbs in the surf there. That's really, really sad. And also this one, more plastic in a scene where it should just be nature. But the idea behind this is the same. You've got to find one thing that you can put in a situation that, again, shouldn't be there. That not normally would be there. You're going to have to follow the same rules that we've had in the past. The lighting. You should be concerned with your lighting. You should be concerned with the lines that your photo, the composition is creating. The color usage. And again, you can do this in Photoshop. I would just ask that your photos that you're using to create the image are your photography, not something you got off the internet. Like this was definitely not actually there. This is a photoshopped image, but the idea is totally, you get it. A volleyball court in the middle of a highway. And they've even photoshopped the lines. So the lines of the court are right there instead of the traffic lines. That should normally be there. We have another sports one. Again, this is a photoshopped image. The next one is actually real, and I totally respect whoever took this photo. Can you find it? All right, this. Like the exercise bike next to all the other ones. This is just scary. Like that legitimately, it took me a second to be like, oh wait, no, OxyClean, what the heck? But Oreos and OxyClean, man, their designs are crazy similar. If you ever work in retail and you do something like this outside please call me over because I really want to see it. Right? It's just, yeah, bike sale. All right. So again, you don't have to travel very far for this one. This is a simple image, but it definitely works. What, 5 flower stems, and you take a picture next to the water spout. That's all this person had to do. That's just sad. This is just like, I don't know. That would be torture for them. All right. I love it when the Dodgers actually do this with Dodger Stadium and the Kings. Have you guys ever been to one of those games in the stadium where they set up the ice rink? It's really cool. This is actually at Fenway Park, so it's not the Kings or the Dodgers, but same idea. This is a fantastic use of color. Like really, really good. Brennan, I need you off your computer. And this is super creative. So we have a fork, and spun around it like pasta, we have the charging cord. This is, again, something that you guys could do. Now, the photographers definitely thought about the background. They put a black backdrop behind it, probably a black sheet, cardboard or something like that. They really focused on the white of the charging cord, and it's hard to see on the projector, but on that fork right there. Really good use of light and background. And that's just cute. So, what do you have to think about? You have to think about, again, lighting. You have to think about your object that you're going to insert into whatever the background is. And you have to think about maybe even the composition, shapes that you're creating with this image. That is the challenging part. That is your homework. So I'll try to remember to schedule a remind to go out over the weekend to remind you guys, so you don't come in Monday morning and be like, oh, I forgot. But this is your homework, and it is going to be due first part of Monday's class. Okay? Any questions? No? All right, cool. So I'm going to stop the recording.